Hello and welcome to my second racing video. Not racing video, I've done a couple of racing videos already, but iRacing video. So we're back in Adelaide like last time, in the 8.6 like last time, but unlike last time, we're trying to make it through the initial chicane. Let's see if we can make it happen. And if you look in the rear view, there's a car approaching, just like last time, but this time we don't end up in the wall because of it. Lovely stuff. But now our line is pretty bad, but to be honest, we're just trying to survive. Lap 1 is always chaos, especially in a street circuit like this, where people are just too keen and don't really care for human survival. So this time around we're trying to aim for P6 or P7. For P6 or P7 as we go deep into the corner and lose a position. Or do we? We do not lose a position. Now we have to try and cover it off so that he doesn't make a move, which we successfully did, but that compromised our line and our exit speed greatly, so we don't catch up to the group in front, but still have to try and keep the guy behind us at bay, which he does by just taking the corner slower than I did. There's an incident ahead. And what would that incident be? Is it foreshadowing? Yes, because I smashed into the wall. The actual incident, we don't even get to see. With shocking driving like that, we will not be in P5, 6 or 7. We're still in P8, and the guy just went straight into the wall, just like I did. And this was a perfect example of what not to do when you understeer. When you understeer, do not give more steering input, because the tires will not be able to slow down. And now we've got damage on the front end, because of absolutely stupid driving. So what can we do now? Go deep again, because I was driving like an idiot, because I was under pressure and just made a mistake because of it. So now the name of the game is just to try and survive, not die, not crash, as the guy in front turns into a lawnmower, mows the grass a bit, and we get the position back. And someone's just stopped in the pit lane, or at the pit exit, really. And now the strategy is just to keep the guy behind at bay and hope for something to happen. And hope for an incident, as the guy just absolutely dive bombs me. I didn't even want to cover it off because I would have died. But that was a clean move of his. It's not something that was dirty, but a bit reckless, I would say. Because still, this is iRacing, people don't really expect moves like that, and then people die. But we got the position back, keeping him on the outside, and then we did the dive bomb. Hence why we gained the position back. So now on the big straight we have him on our slipstream, which isn't ideal, meaning he has less air resistance and is going to catch up. And we anticipate a move. He's already looking up the inside. Let's see if we can hit him with the old switcheroo. Unfortunately not, because the curb was a bit too steep and the car did not really like that. Let's see if we can just launch it up the inside and then tap him a bit, which was pretty stupid. We could have both died because of that. He goes deep. And can we make it? Can we make a move? Not quite. But we're still on him. Keeping the pressure up. And surely we'll be able to do something with this. Fast forward a bit. Back to the big braking zone we go. Hook up the inside, scare him a bit, and I go way too deep. But so does he. So does he. He's in the wall. I'm not. And I gained the position by sheer luck, really. That was poor driving by the both of us. So now the name of the game is just maintain position. We don't really see the person up front, so nothing we could really do. And again, the big braking zone, is something going to happen? He's looking up the inside. I'm not going to close the door on him because we will both just die. I launch it over the curb, take out all of my speed, and that's how I lost the position again. Another yellow flag. So what will we encounter now? A car facing the opposite direction. That is definitely not the thing that I wanted to do there. So we gained a position, just because somebody died, and we ended up in P7. Given that we wanted to be in P6 or P7, we kind of achieved the goal. And the race engineer tells us nice work, so it must be something. So for the next race we are doing the production car challenge. And what does that mean? It's a multi-class race. So you have MX-5s, GR86s and BMW M2 CSS, I think. The quickest one is the BMW, the slowest one is the MX-5, and the one in the middle is the 86. And most people race with the 86. The MX-5 is pretty slow in the straight, but good in the corners, not as good as the 86. And the BMW is pretty bad on the brakes, but really quick in a straight line. So T1, just let the guy fly up the inside because we don't want to die in T1. And there's always loads of incidents going on the BCC production car challenge. So we don't really want to fight right away, we just want to stay alive, watch the people take each other out, and see if we can salvage something off of that. And this is the Miami Formula 1 circuit, next to the Hard Rock Cafe. Is that what it's called? Hard Rock? I think so, Hard Rock Stadium, something like that. This corner, really fast, and easy to mess up, easy to completely compromise the exit speed. Alexander Molina is not happy with what happened. He was probably involved in the incident. So this is the point where everyone tends to die. The big braking zone, both the cars in front overshoot. We gain 2 positions just off of that. So now in P6. Prior to that we were in P8. So a big gain. We've got a white car behind. And will he do something? No. He doesn't try anything. So once more, white car behind, big braking zone up ahead. 170 kilometers per hour, 180. 2 abreast. And are we going to die? No, because we yielded. We did not want to die. You could accuse me of driving very safely and not taking big risks. And that would be completely correct, because I do not want to die once more. And saying that, the one time I try to cover something off even halfway, keep in mind I'm keeping a completely straight line, and this is completely peripheral to my understanding. He just decides to smash into me, and we both die. Well, he died a bit more than I did. His car's completely wrecked, and now my car's pretty done as well.
We got damage on the front end.
The race engineer letting us know that we have some damage, which is not unexpected after what just happened. And as you can see, in order to drive straight, I have to turn right. And this is not really ideal, and the car's pretty slow now. So what do we have to do? We have to go into the pit lane, which is definitely going to ruin our chances at a podium, which is what we were aiming for. So in solidarity, I ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So yeah, into the pits we go. Slowing down. to the 64 km/h speed limit in the pit lane. And there you have it, the pit box.
Right here.
The Toyota boys doing great work. 2.5 seconds and they completely repaired my car. The Toyota mechanics are really earning the wages here. So what can we do? We are now in P18.
Car on your left, too wide.
Pretty bad,
Still there, hold your line.
but still we
Clear.
try to race
Right side.
and
Clear.
salvage something. So once more we find ourselves in a battle, and once more I go deep. But can we catch the guy up ahead? Likely. Because the thing with PCC is, people die left, right and center. And usually the people up ahead tend to not die because they don't want to die and give up the good position, not the bad position. Bad position would be where I am right now. The position is somewhere up front. That is the basic logic behind racing. So yeah, we made the move stick, just launched it up the inside, now we cover it off. Park the car on the apex and off we go. Nothing you could do. And we got the position. So is anything else going to happen in this race? Very probable. So I've got an MX-5 and an 8.6 ahead. The MX-5 is none of our concern. It's not in our group.
Still there.
So can we make a move stick on the 8.6?
Clear.
Not yet. Not yet. And that move was just driving normally. It wasn't a move at all. And that is the thing with PCC, you always have slower and faster cars on the same circuit. So if you're in a battle and a faster car approaches, then you're in trouble, because then you have to manage to let the faster car pass, but at the same time, you still need to not give up too much time and keep up with the guy in front, and also you don't want to slow down too much so that you don't get overtaken. Okay, we launched up the inside. Not quite. So once more the big braking zone. Will we die? Just looking up the inside to scare him a bit. He moves to cover it off. Will something happen?
Car right. Clear on the right.
Not really. In turn, his exit was pretty bad. But since we don't have teleportation or ghosting technology in the Toyota 8.6, we are not able to just drive through him. So we had to slow down ourselves. Can we make something happen now from the outside?
Faster cars approaching. Clear on the right.
Not really, and there you have it, 2 BMWs behind. Faster cars, faster group, and we're in the midst of a battle.
Left side.
We tried from the outside
To
again,
the right.
kind of disregarding the BMWs behind. Because if I now yield to the BMWs, I completely lose the guy in front. And we don't really want that to happen. So through the chicane, the BMWs will surely try and move, or make a
Keep to
move,
the left.
as you can see by him looking up the inside.
Keep to the left.
But I disregard that and just make my move.
Clear on the
Getting
right.
past the 8.6, and this is the ideal position. The BMWs can just drive past because they are so much quicker on the straight.
Keep to the right.
But remember how I said they were bad on the brakes? Then stuff like this happens. Normal braking, and I smash into a BMW, and the 8.6 smashes into me.
Keep to the right.
Not what you want to see, really.
Keep to the right.
So this was really unfortunate.
Damage on the front end. Still there.
Damage on the front end,
Clear on the left.
also very unfortunate. So now we have to defend again. Is he going to try big lunge? No. But I outbrake myself,
Car right.
as I always tend to do.
Stay on
And
the
there he
left.
is again.
Clear on the right.
Now, once more parking it on the apex, not letting him go, and we defended it successfully. Through the chicane, or the S's, whatever you want to call it, we actually lose him quite a bit. Which is a nice thing to see, at least, after all this carnage. And keep in mind the car's a bit damaged as we go wide and get an off track. The steward's taking note of that very poor driving. And that was basically the race. As we go across the finish, we made a big gap. So we lost the guy we were fighting earlier, but still it's regrettable. We could have ended up somewhere in P5, maybe even
There's the
P4.
flag. It's over.
We did rather well initially until we got smashed off the circuit, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to be able to record something new. Maybe tomorrow, maybe today, who knows. Next race is probably going to be on the Nordschleife, if you even care.